For this assignment, you will be doing a drawing, and I know a lot of people are going to say, well, I can't draw. I don't know how to draw. Well, that's why we are here, and that's why we are practicing. The more you practice, the better you get at anything. That really goes with anything. The more you practice, the better you get. So this is a learning to see type of drawing. And some of the vocabulary that we'll be talking about is horizontal alignment, vertical alignment, and spacing of lines. What we're going to be doing is, notice how here in the evaluation, I'm looking for just the correct spacing between the lines, correct direction of the lines, that all the lines are drawn, that's important, that the image fits to the page, and that the drawing is complete. So I'm not looking, is it good or is it bad? These are the things that I'm looking for, okay? And everybody's is going to be a little bit different, even though we're all going to be creating the same drawing. In the end, everybody's going to look a little bit different because all of our handwriting is a little bit different, all right? So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be creating a copy, and this is from the book Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain. And you're going to be making a copy of this Picasso drawing. And what you need to do is you're going to actually look at the drawing while it's upside down. So don't have the drawing like this while you're creating your copy. You need to have the drawing upside down. Also, notice that this is quite small, the drawing itself. When you draw it, you're going to be drawing it on a 9x12 piece of paper. And so it needs to be enlarged slightly. So you're not just tracing the drawing exactly, it needs to actually be bigger on the 9x12 piece of paper. So you'll notice that where the head here is touching at almost the bottom of the paper, that the head's going to be almost down here at the bottom of the paper. This piece of the arm of the chair way over here on the far, well, right here, it's right, is going to be way over here on the far right side. So right now I'm just putting some placement sketches here. And then we've got his other shoulder over here, what is now, right now, the left side. So again, that's going to be over here and a little bit farther farther down than the halfway point. It may help you if you just think about this as, that this is the halfway point here, roughly the halfway point up and down, and then roughly the halfway point on the side to side. That a lot of times will help you. Where am I in the paper as I'm putting this together? Because it's much like drawing and putting together a jigsaw puzzle. There's so many lines here, okay? So again, you're just going to start at the top. I would start at the top area and then kind of work your way down toward the head. Now, make sure you give yourself enough room. That's one mistake that a lot of people make is they draw all the way down here, and then they get here and they have to make the head this big just so that it'll fit, or the head doesn't even fit at all. It just goes to the shoulders and then the head is off the paper. So the idea is you're enlarging this, but it still needs to fit onto this 9x12 piece of paper. So you'll see that I'm going to just start with some of these lines here of the chair, these lines that are here and here that are all part of the chair. And again, those would all be at the kind of top area over here of the paper. Working my way up here. And again, I'm not looking at it as, oh, this is the pants leg, this is the shirt, this is the hands. I'm just looking at the shapes. Just look at the shapes and the way the shapes connect together from the lines, that the lines then become shapes, and how they connect together. And if you follow that kind of as your map, then you will be surprised at the very end. Now, the thing is, do not turn your drawing around and turn this around to see how you're doing. You keep drawing until the very end. And then at the very end, you can flip them both around and do a comparison contrast, okay? But take your time on this. Take your time as you're drawing, and I'll do one as well, and then I'll post my final result, and we'll see what you think. All right, but this is a great way to learn how to draw. And the reason is because you're really just looking at the shapes and you're looking at the placement in the composition rather than, oh, I'm trying to draw a hand or I'm trying to draw a foot or something like that. All right, you're just looking at the shapes and the placement and the lines and where those go. Okay, good luck.